reason, right? And so when the author writes it for a specific reason, and the way they write it and the way they organize it, that's called text structure. So right now, I'm going to show you our text structure notes, because for your assignment today, that's what you're going to be doing, is copying the notes. I'm going to give you some time. But for now, I just want you to look at my screen and you can see it here. Okay, so there's 5 different text structures that the author might use to organize their writing. So one of them is description. So maybe the author is going to use a lot of description words in their writing, and that's how they're going to organize it, right? So they might say, for example, for instance, in addition, and these guys are the graphic organizers that go with it, okay? Another way an author might write their story or organize their story is by using sequencing. Now, this one should be super familiar with us because we use sequencing in our writings, right? Because remember, boys and girls, whenever you write a story, you are authors, right? And so sometimes when you write your stories, you're going to use words like first, next, last. Do you all use words like that in your writing sometimes? Right? And so sometimes we're going to see authors and they're going to use the same words in stories. And so when the authors use these same words in their stories, that means they're doing sequencing. That's their structure that they're trying to use in their writing. Another text structure that we might have, and I need us to focus, guys. I see a lot of playing. I see some eating. I see some moving. We need to focus for our lesson, right? Miss Waldy's lessons aren't very long, but I need our full attention during these times. That way you're understanding the material and the content that I'm trying to teach you, right? Okay. All right, another text structure that an author might use is comparing and contrasting. So maybe you've seen this diagram before, right? When we compare and contrast, that means we're taking 2 things and we're trying to see how are they the same and how are they different, right? That's why we use words like similar, alike, both. So that's comparing and contrasting, okay? Another text structure could be cause and effect, all right? And so what that means is, let me ask you this question. If your mom or dad forget to put gas in their car, that's the cause, right? They forget to put gas in their car. What's the effect? What's going to happen? If your mom or dad forget to put gas in their car, what's going to happen? Emma? Unmute yourself, Emma.
They're gonna stop in the middle of the road and they're gonna stay there.
Exactly, Emma. Their car is not going to be able to move if their car doesn't have gas in it, right? What happens, let me ask you another one. So we're practicing cause and effect. What happens if you hit your brother or sister on the face? What happens if you whack them in the face? That's the cause, right? That's what's happening. What's the effect? What's going to happen to you if you whack them across the face? Miracle Rios?
Get in trouble.
You're going to get in some big trouble. Ethan, you're in the wrong class, sir. You need to be with Miss Flores at 12:30, okay? You're right, Miracle. You are going to get in big trouble, right? So do you see how that's cause and effect? Because this happens, there's consequences because of that, right? There's effects that happen. And then the last one is problem and solution, which you guys also should be familiar with, because when you write stories sometimes your stories have a problem and then it has the solution, the way you fix the problem, right? So sometimes when an author is doing their book or their writing, they're going to organize it and structure it to problem and solution. So what we're going to practice today is we are going to go into breakout rooms and we're going to read the story Room to Grow in our companion book again. And I want you to look at the words that the author's using, and I want you guys to try to figure out in your group, what text structure did the author use? Now, did the author use the text structure description or sequencing comparing and contrasting, cause and effect, or problem and solution, okay? Because the author used one of those. When you decide as a group what text structure the author used, I want you in your book to circle your evidence. So how do you know that? What things show you that, okay? And then for our assignment for today, after we finish in our breakout rooms, you're gonna go to Google Classroom. Miss Waldy posted these notes. I posted a picture of these notes in Google Classroom. For your assignment, all you're doing is copying the notes that I posted in your journal, and you're taking a picture of it so I can see it, okay? And it's gonna go in your crafting tab of your reader's notebook, okay? But right now, what you're gonna need is your Wonders book. So I'm gonna give everyone about a minute to go get your Wonders book. I need us to put away food. If we're eating, we need to put it away because now we're about to work. We got to focus on our work. So put away your food because remember, guys, lunch was at 10:50. So you need to really try your best to eat during lunchtime or recess time, okay? That way it doesn't go into class time. I see Davina is ready. Jacob is ready.
Miss Waldy.
Zoe's ready. Yes.
After this, it's lunch and recess.
No, lunch already passed.
Oh.
All right, good. Hold up your books. Let me see your books. All right, Mason, where's your book, sir? Oh, you don't have it. That's right. All right, when you're with your groups, you're going to read the story Room to Grow, and you're going to talk about the text structures and try to figure out which text structure is the author using. Miss Waldy's going to put them in the chat. That way you can see them.